What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. As you know, I'm Fielding Shredder, and on this video I thought it would be cool to show you guys what we came up with for Drift Week 3. As you know, we've gone on 3 different Drift Weeks now, and each one has been its own crazy adventure, and some of the things that we wanted to expand upon, Aaron and I, you know, the creator of Drift Week, is how do we get more excitement, more camaraderie, come up with some sort of little like competition thing that doesn't take away track time, that doesn't cost a bunch of money, and doesn't require a bunch of elaborate logistics in order to put them together. So what I came up with is the achievements. And as you can see here, all the different achievements that I earned. Now what I love about this is that they're on display for everybody to see, and each one represents a little caveat of your journey on Drift Week 3 and what it took to get the achievement. And so they each tell a story, and everyone's story is a little bit different. So I just thought I'd explain to you what it took to get these achievements, and then whenever you see someone who went on Drift Week 3 and you see what they got, you can ask them, hey, how'd you get that one? So the very first one is the started Drift Week 3 achievement. This one was, difficult in itself because you had to make it to the start line. A lot of people either broke or couldn't get their car together or weren't quite there on the very first day. They didn't get the started Drift Week achievement. The next one that we did was the toge. So the toge achievement, this is the daytime toge. You had to at least drift a couple corners on a toge road or go, double the speed limit or things like that. You had to get it on video, and that's part of this whole thing, is that we want to have a great media selection from everyone's experience to kind of combine together for the Lone Star Drift channel and all that sort of thing. So these are all supposed to be filmed and proven on video that you did what you were supposed to do to achieve that. One of the next ones we got here is rocket ship. So this is going to be for anyone who had 450 wheel horsepower or a really good power to weight ratio of like 450 to 3,000 pounds. So if you had 650 horsepower with 4,000 pounds, that's also going to get you the rocket ship. The opposite of that one, which I didn't get, is the slowpoke achievement. And this is anyone who had under 250-ish horsepower or just a really slow car. If you saw this on their window when you pulled up next to them at the grid, you knew that you're about to tandem with a slow car. So it also helped them kind of pack up and keep together. The other one here we've got is Burst Pass. So this is one of my favorite achievements. This is going to be the infamous Team Burst Pass that they do at Meihan over in Japan. It's where 2 cars are together in drift on initiation, and the chase car passes the lead car and they switch places in drift and don't lose drift and don't hit each other. That was really cool, and again, something that can build a camaraderie between the different drivers. We each got to attempt it, and if you wanted to earn that, you had to get it on video, which several drivers did. The drag race achievement here, you can see that's from, initially was going to be at Villains, there's a drag strip, and so we were going to just drag race each other. However, we didn't want to take away track time. We didn't know we had to shut down the Villains track to do that, so this ended up being any kind of street racing, drag racing that you got with the other Drift Weekers on video. You got the drag race achievement. You had to hit triple-digit speeds to get that achievement. The Ricer one that we see here, this is one of my favorite just stickers in general. The design is hilarious. So this is for people that had different Ricer elements on their car, rice lights, underglow, big giant wings, chrome vinyl or window tint, things like that. You get the Ricer achievement for. The shit luck one that you see right here is for just having really bad luck, something that was outside of your control on Drift Week that happened, that was shit luck. You got that achievement. You don't really want that one, but sometimes it happens. The Pirate Captain one right here, this is one of my favorites as well as most Drift Weekers. This was an idea that I thought would be really cool, where I walk up to the car, I tell them to take their steering wheel off, and instead they get to put on the pirate wheel. So my buddy Derek and I, we built this in terms of adapting it to a quick release. You can see it is a wooden pirate wheel, and then we stuck the parrot on top of their car so that all the other drivers knew not to tandem with them, or at least that they had this wheel going on inside. We stuck it on the car, and then you had to complete a lap without going off track or crashing while using the Pirate Captain wheel. And Matt Field was the one who did it the best, and so he got the King Pirate Captain because he went 79 miles an hour on initiation and did 3 laps in a row without crashing. So that was pretty fun. Everyone enjoyed that one, including myself. All right, going up here, we've got a hard charger achievement. This is going to be for any kind of major repair that you had to make in order to get to the next track. So something that you did in roughly 12 hours, whether it be a clutch job on a Corvette, which is extremely difficult, repairing from a major crash, anything that you had to do, especially like Brandon Wicknick, for example, he had to swap 2 motors in his car, and he did them both overnight, hard charging, no sleep, didn't care about vaporizing money. Then that's what that was for. The wasted achievement is if you crashed, any kind of significant crash on track at any of the tracks got you the wasted achievement. The tire killer one right here, that's gonna be for anyone who murdered a pair of tires, who really just put out huge white clouds of smoke and was not caring about, getting the longevity out of their tires. It was also, if you didn't have enough power to, create enough white smoke, I gave the slower cars the option to put on a brand new pair of tires and go out and drift all the way until they're dead. Only one guy did that, Brian Page Howell, put on a brand new pair of tires, and in 7 minutes they were gone. It cost him like $300 to do that, and it was pretty hilarious. So this one right here is for the night toge. Same thing, we had a toge at night, and you had to rip through that sucker at double the speed limit or just driving it like you shouldn't be, and to earn that nighttime achievement. This one right here is the big balls achievement. This is for doing anything on Drift Week 3 that really required big balls. I set the precedence at basically 150 miles an hour on video, but I also gave the option if you wanted to drift a mountain road with no outside guardrail or anything else that took a lot of balls, you got that achievement for. The good luck achievement here was anything that happened that was outside of your control, that you got really good luck and unscathed, dodged a crash, anything like that. That was pretty awesome, good luck. The high-speed entry one right here is going to be for anyone that got on radar gun at Medford 75 miles per hour or faster on the initiation, and that had to be verified with the speed gun. They had a little box out there with a radar going, but it was a little bit low, so we did that, and I'm happy to say that for the second challenge in a row, I am the top contender with 81 mile per hour on radar gun. So eat that, Matt Field, you are at 79. Okay, so back over here, we've got the death trap achievement. This one is going to be for anyone who basically was driving a death trap on the road. So there were some drivers that chose a comfortable car with air conditioning and windows and that sort of stuff. This is for those diehard that are driving a track car on the streets like me and many others. It's got to have a roll cage, no heat, no air conditioning, no AC, radio, none of the creature comforts. So that's going to be what the death trap is for if you were driving that on the street. The party animal achievement here is for anyone who did a keg stand at Villains. We kicked off the very first Drift Week party with kegs, and we did keg stands, and everybody who did one did the party animal one. Now here's a couple of the achievements that I didn't earn. This is all reliable right here. This is going to be for anyone who spent less than $350 total repairing their car from start to finish. So you had to make it to the end to get this one, and you had to spend less than $350 fixing your car. I spent several thousand fixing my car, so I did not get that one. This one right here, the caught fire achievement. This is if you caught on fire, then you earned this. Now you didn't necessarily want to, and thankfully we only had one driver earn it twice. Julian caught fire on twice, but on Drift Week 1 and 2 we had some major fires, and we didn't really want to popularize that, but if you did catch on fire, then you got that achievement. All right, this one right here, the noob achievement, is if you did a real bonehead mistake, did a completely noob thing on track and either crashed or did something stupid, you got the noob achievement, so we knew who's the noob. The busted achievement, this one is going to be for anyone who got pulled over on Drift Week. You didn't have to get a ticket, but you did have to get it on video, and there were even a couple drivers that were attempting to get pulled over just to get this achievement, which I thought was hilarious. And finally, the too clean achievement. This is going to be for anyone who had a really clean car, who cared about washing it in between events, and kept it overall looking nice. I did not get this one because I crashed at Villains, so my car is not that. So overall, bunch of awesome achievements. If you guys made it to the end, then you get the finished Drift Week 3 achievement, one of the best ones I think, because that shows that you had a lot of perseverance and determination and built a pretty good car and made it all the way to the end. So thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to make sure that I explained all the different achievements, because I know a lot of people have been asking, what achievements and what do they mean and how do you earn them and that sort of stuff. So we're probably going to do this again on Drift Week 4, which is coming up at the end of the year here. If you guys have any suggestions for cool achievements, please write down in the comments below. Let me know what you think would be cool, something to add to this. We had a lot of fun with it. I think all the drivers loved it. I think we're going to do it again. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to Drift Week 4.